Hi, Horizons Foundation. Congratulations on 40 years of work for the entire LGBTQIA+ community. I am so honored to be part of this celebration. I wore the best ruby accents I could, ruby motifs I could. My blender is kind of prominently featured, even though it doesn't really represent ruby in any sense, but it's there.
40 years of the tireless dedication that Horizons Foundation has given to our community, whether it's in sports, civil rights, everything, our community centers, which I have performed at many of our LGBTQIA community centers that have been supported by Horizons Foundation, because I am one of the first out lesbians in comedy. I was out before Ellen. We call that time BE. The best is yet to come.
For 4 decades, Horizons has supported the most vulnerable members of the LGBTQ community here in San Francisco and around the world. And during this pandemic, Horizons responded quickly to provide grants to Bay Area organizations so that much needed support could flow to our seniors, our trans communities of color, and our LGBTQ homeless youth. I want to thank Horizons board and the staff for their ongoing commitment and work during this very challenging time. And I want to recognize Roger, the president of Horizons, for his nearly 20 years of leadership. What an incredible milestone. We are truly grateful for your service to the LGBTQ community.
From supporting small grassroots organizations at a time when mainstream funders didn't see the value, to harnessing resources to LGBTQ individuals to keep philanthropy supporting our community. NCLR is very familiar with Horizons history. In fact, Horizons' 40th anniversary also marks the 40th anniversary of NCLR's partnership with Horizons. We were Horizons' very first grant. NCLR is honored to be close friends and partners in this work with Horizons Foundation.
From our response to HIV, to healthcare access, to transgender rights, and countless other vital parts of our community's history.
What other organization can say they have touched so many aspects of our richly diverse LGBTQ community, offering financial support to groups large and small, organizations well-established and just beginning, causes well-known and others often overlooked.
The work that needed to be done to keep LGBTQ+ organizations up and running. If we don't do it, who's going to do it? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And through Horizons, we've increased our community's awareness and understanding of the complexity of our many intersecting identities.
Thank you, Horizons, for 40 years of investment and impact in all of our lives.
In particular, Horizons Foundation supported our work supporting trans immigrants in detention before other funders would touch it. So when the global COVID-19 pandemic began, and we knew that trans migrants would be particularly vulnerable to COVID-19 in detention, we moved very quickly with co-counsel to prepare to file a federal class action lawsuit to get trans migrants out of detention due to COVID-19 vulnerability. We know that we would not have been able to file that lawsuit as quickly as we did without your support. Congratulations and thank you for all your work.
As I think about where we are right now with COVID-19, I can't help but think about the early days of the epidemic, the HIV epidemic. Horizons was right there by all of our side, making sure that we were raising crucial funds and awareness to address what was really the pandemic of our time. I just want to say thank you so very much, Horizons, for your leadership.
Horizons was an early funder of marriage equality work, joining the fight against Prop 22 and Prop 8, when the foundation made one of the largest grants to support our work on marriage equality. Thank you, Horizons, for joining us in this fight.
Through pandemics, earthquakes, fires, and recessions, Horizons Foundation has been there for us.
Keep dreaming, keep fighting, keep protesting, and keep voting, because we have to be the change we want to see in the world, not just for us today, but for our future generations. Thank you to Horizons Foundation.
Enjoy the festivities and please accept my wonderful congratulations and hello. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your visionary leadership and supporting the entire LGBTQ community for 4 phenomenal decades. Happy 40th anniversary.